In February of 2021, I had just bought my first car. It was a Chevrolet Epica. It was a very, very, very beautiful car. And yeah, it was... This is not to gush about my car, so I'll get myself back in check. Right, so my sister also got married in February of 2021. So the year had just started off really amazing for me. And also that same year in April, I got a very nice job in a multinational company. My boss was amazing. I got a new apartment, and life was just very, very sweet. Everything was gradually falling into place like I expected it to, play out for me. But I had this discomfort in my spirit, My mind kept on feeling unsettled about staying or leaving. It felt like, look, this is the life I had always wanted. This is how I pictured my future to be. Not really how I pictured it, but it felt like I was on the right track to get in that future. But there's this scripture that says the sons of Issachar were more honorable than their brethren because they had more understanding of the time. I'm a Christian, so I'll make reference to scriptures sometimes because that's what helped me and my journey and, so many other nice things. So that scripture kept on playing in my head, like, this is the time to move. This is the time to leave. You have to go for it now. You have to do it now. So it moved from that to me replacing. Now God said to Abraham, leave your home country and go to where I'll take you. It moved from me removing Abraham's name to my name, and I kept on saying, now God said to P, leave your home country and go to where God is going to take you. That battle kept on playing out within my spirit, and I said to myself, now I can't keep doing this to myself. It's time to leave. Now it felt weird giving up on my nice job, giving up on a good boss. It meant I had to get rid of my car I loved so much. I had to get rid of my apartment that I had, paid for a certain duration of time. I had to get rid of all of that and leave. I was leaving to somewhere I did not know anyone. I didn't know what life was going to play out, how life was going to play out for me. But I had to leave because of the feeling I had in my spirit. And I said to myself, God has helped me so much in my life that I have jumped off cliffs without anybody down there. I just put my faith and trust in God, and I knew that God was going to help me. And he did exactly that. The journey wasn't so easy, but that's the essence of this series I'll be doing. Because now many people see, oh, Precious, she's so happy. She seems to be doing well. She's this, she's that. And I'm so thankful for that. But it would be unfair for me not to tell people how everything played out, which is what I'll do in my upcoming videos. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that in my upcoming videos. So I remember when I decided to leave my home country, I had applied for my visa. Because of how nervous I got, I did the visa application myself. My boyfriend, as at then, now my husband, me and him, we did the application together. And he was processing traveling to Canada as well, while I was processing going to the UK. We eventually decided to meet somewhere halfway, but we just had to do what we had to do to get the life we wanted. So I recall when I went to pick up my passport, and when I got there, I just said to myself, God, I said a prayer actually. I said, God, this is it. This is, if I open up my passport and see the visa in there, it means you've okayed it for me to leave. It means the life I envisioned in my mind, you've decided to give it to me. So I was hopeful. As much as I crossed my fingers, I was hopeful. I had made some mistakes in my application because the embassy reached out to me for more documents. I was in a meeting that day, and when the email came, I just panicked and just sent so many things like and just sent it. I didn't proofread nothing. I just sent everything, and eventually I realized it was a mistake. I had made a mistake. Now I summoned the host of heaven. I called on all the angels that were on duty that day, I spoke to everybody present. Look, you all have to pray for me. I have made a mistake in my visa application, and I don't want it to affect me. I just want to get my visa. As at then, I had sold my car. I had told my boss I was leaving. I hadn't told my friends, but I had told like the people that my move was going to affect. I had told them, look, there's a possibility that I might have to leave soon. So everyone was just on standby. Back to when I went to pick up my passport. When I got in there, I saw some people that were denied the visa, obviously. And then when I picked up my passport, I said the prayer. And then I opened up my passport and I saw the visa in there. And I knew that the life I wanted was right in front of me. I remember I couldn't breathe. It was just I had heart palpitations, and people came to me to congratulate me, and I was so excited. I was so excited that I wanted to leave that same day, and my family members had to call me to check, like, look, you can't be leaving today. You have to take some time to buy things, prepare for your trip and all of that. They were able to convince me to stay 2 extra days because I left on the 3rd day after I got my visa. Now I was to go for my master's in the UK, self-sponsored, and reliving the experience is just making me emotional. But it's been a very beautiful journey, and I'm so happy to share it with you. So I boarded a plane and landed in London.